Yo. So I think right now we're gonna be actually testing out these new characters for the first time. Just kind of seeing how they run. So here we go. Wish me luck. Obviously I brought Burn, just a faction buff, give him a boost. We'll still bring him up here just for his debuff. These characters are like 4,000 power level, but I did bring Sakura here to empower. Really, I want to be using this girl's abilities here. And this girl, I want to just test out how awesome she is as a damage dealer. So I'm going to buff for her. Well, actually, that's right. Both of these girls are they're an Ares faction group, so that's cool. This gives me a reason to kind of build up Ares some more. And I've always liked his. Oh, that's right. She can only reach with a basic attack. Okay. So this girl's pretty straightforward. She can teleport, stealing buffs. Let's just see how well she attacks. Yeah, actually for a rogue, not too bad. And her breeze proc, that's always nice. Sakura will just destroy everyone anyway. What about you? What can you do? Oh, she just can't reach. So this is what's cool about her. After you finish your turn, she gets a whole different like skill set, and all of these are awesome little buffs, right? They cost a different amount of point. Obviously, consume 5 battle strategies to allow one friendly unit that has already taken action to a chance to act again. So this is cool. 5 of those battle points you get to act again. That's awfully nifty, and that's great for Empire. This one right here, increased mobility of one friendly unit with base mobility below 5. Last one turn, so it's going to give you more movement. This is awesome, right? It's got a decent range too. Like, she has a pretty good range with all these things. And then finally, for 1 point, I think this one's cool. Consume 1 battle strategy and restore 70% of the friendly unit soldier hit points. So it's a great soldier heal for like when your soldiers get taken out. And increase soldiers' attack by 10% last 1 turn. And if you have jugglers plushie, you can make this last for 2 turns because it will double that. So this is cool. It doesn't cost you anything. And every turn, she can be giving your troops, 10% extra damage and some healing. Her healing is great. And obviously, if you have the Forest Priest with her, these guys take debuffs off, right? They have, like, anytime you do use a skill on a friendly unit, which that is, it has a 76% chance to dispel 1 debuff. So it works very well because while she's giving these little healing out and these little buffs of hers, she's also taking off debuffs. So it all stacks up. It adds up very well. Here comes Sakura to do some actual damage. So another reason why I'm happy, this girl is going to be buffing Sakura. I've even equipped her with the hat that gives a skill boost so that she can hook Sakura up with even a higher skill. And it makes her immune to heal reversal and things that won't let you act again, which is cool because this girl can make you act again. She can also make you immune to act again block, right? So that's pretty awesome. If you have enough battle points, you can pull something like that off where even if your enemy came prepared to block your act again, this girl can get around that. So definitely a nifty character, right? And she does have some sort of attack. She's got a heal here. What is this? Yeah, that's right. When enemies die, gain 1 battle strategy point. So as long as I'm going around killing these enemies, I'm going to be getting battle strategy points. There we go. Actually, you know what? I can attack her from here. And there's my battle strategy point. I have 6 of them. So I should be able to make somebody act again, right? Just move up here and heal somebody just for the fun of it. Do I get a point for that? No. But it was, I'm trying to find out. Let's see. So now I'm going to consume 5 of these, and bam, this girl gets to act again. How sweet is that? Here she goes. I can go over here and take out one of these golems. And she's going to ignore block. Okay, well, maybe she didn't get to take that one out, but she's working on it. Obviously, she has low stats. That was pretty cool, though, to see this girl in action. I'm really digging that. So I was very, very happy to pull her for my Empire team. I love running Bernie, and obviously, I don't know if you guys can tell, but Empire is one of my favorites. Oldie but goodie, that's what I like to say. But this new faction group is cool, too. This character right here, he actually gets to move through enemy characters, which is kind of a newer mechanic. It's pretty sweet. And then from there, they went to characters actually being able to alter the map that you're fighting on, set traps, make the ground have different effects. So that's been cool, right? Then we had a character that can actually strip some of your equipment buffs. That is awesome, right? And now we have a healer that not only has Act Again, but she almost has double the abilities, right? Because she gets to bring all 3 of these abilities, which, like, this one's a cool attack. For this one, she can have heal. She has a pretty cool passive here, and you can put a few other things in here too, right? And then on top of this, she has all of those buffs that she just gets to bring for free. Like, that's what's really cool about it. Is I can use any of these 3 abilities, and then after I'm done doing that, boom, she gets these 3 abilities. Check this out. Let's make somebody else act again. How about Bernie? I mean, I literally just cast Act Again last turn, and I can do that just because I have enough points just from killing stuff. So that is really awesome. I dig that, right? She can constantly do that, and then there you go. I got a 3rd point. So pretty excited about this character. And Tsunabi, or whatever her name is, the rogue chick, she's adorable. She looks awesome. I totally dig that as well. Great characters. Tsunobi has a special little talent where, like right here, if I move over here, 1, 2, if I move over here, Silent Wing, she is untargetable. Look at this. Hidden Shadow cannot be targeted by enemies. That is just effing awesome. The stuff that you could do with that, right? By normal attacks and skills. So they can't target you to attack you, and they can't target you to use a skill on you. Now, obviously, they could hit you with an AoE if they target somebody else around you, but if you position her good and there's nobody around her to target, I don't think they could hit her with an AoE. Very nifty ability, man. This is just great. Yeah, I can't wait to actually play around with this girl and see what you can do. And she has some good attacks, right? She can assassinate, she can ignore. She does 1.3 times damage and has she ignores enemy guard skill. So even if somebody's standing next to a tank, she can walk over there, stay a couple blocks away from them so they can't target her. And then they can ignore the tank guard, and they could, she could potentially attack a healer or somebody that's a little more fragile. And that is just great. She can also teleport, move herself around, which is why I'm actually really thinking about the Breeze ability, the Breeze rune set that I have on her. I don't know if I want to keep Breeze because she can always use Insta Flash to move around, and she can steal buffs with that, right? And then also this, when you have more than 90% health, and your hip and your skill is higher than your enemies before battle, you can attack first. This is one of my favorite things. This is like why I love Sakura. Now, granted, yes, your hit points have to be full, but that's easy to do when nobody can target you, right? And nobody can attack you, and nobody can actually target you to use a skill against you. And then you get to attack first. That's huge. That can make a huge difference. And she's going to have a high skill. That's what it's all about for this character. She's going to crit. She's going to do good damage with those crits, even if she doesn't have the highest attack in the world. And now she's going to get to attack first. And she can ignore guard with Shadow Raid. And Shadow Steel lets her teleport. So I don't know if I even need Breeze on her. It's nice to have the extra movement. But I can use Shadow Steel to move around 7 blocks at a time. Right, steal a few buffs, and then just go to town. All while having a rune set on her that actually adds to her crit damage. So that'll make it easier for her to assassinate people. So I don't know. I gotta see how Shadow Steel works. Speaking of which, and I have to see pretty much how I feel about that. So I definitely have to do some research with her and just kind of see how it goes. Does that Shadow Steel ability work well enough to move her around as much as I want? Back here. Let's just see exactly how her little teleport works. Right, because if not, then maybe I will leave the Breeze rune set on her just so she can be more mobile and get around quicker, get right to the enemy. Oh, that's right. If an enemy moves right next to her, she is targetable again. Right, so having movement, I guess, is a good idea. Well, let's see. What is this? Shadow Steel. So how far can you go in this direction? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 7. If we go this way, do I do any damage to them or do I just steal buffs? Okay, so the cool thing is I could go over her and land all the way over here, and she wouldn't be able to target me because I didn't do any damage, right? I would be able to actually use my little Silent Wing ability, right? If I landed far enough away from her, and I would have 2 of her buffs. She couldn't target me, and the next turn I could attack her twice as hard and use 2 of her own buffs against her. So that is pretty cool. It's still nice to have Breeze too. I might just leave her with this rune set for now and see what I'm going to do with that. This girl too, her rune set's up in the air. For now I just put a support rune set on her. But she is definitely cool. I'm digging it. Here's an attack that she has. It's not the most damage in the world, but it's very nice because... First of all, I can't click on her. But yeah, she puts like a debuff thing on her. So here, I can make somebody act again because I have enough points. She can just keep doing that constantly. It's great. And then let's see, what do you have on me? There's my 5 points. Soldiers, okay. What was I looking at? Yeah, she is just awesome. When unit hit point is at 100%, soldier stats, excluding hit points, increase by 10%. And at the start of every battle, you gain 2 strategy points. After taking action, if you have a fusion power buff, you can gain 2 battle strategies. You can stack up to 10 times. 10 battle strategies you can stack. That's nice. So you can just like act again back to back. Before the end of your turn, after taking action, can additionally cast a battle strategy skill once. Yeah, and it goes through the different skills. So that is awesome. She literally gets to have 2 sets of skills to bring into battle. Her turn is cut into like 2 parts. The first part is where you use your normal skills. When you're done with your turn, your second set of skills pop up. That is just really cool. That's all I can say. Dig it, right? And let's do this. Boom. So after I stat these characters out and actually work on them and get some good rolls on them so I can really see what they do. I'm very interested though. This is great, especially with this girl. A lot of support for Empire, for Bernie, for Sakura. So I am pretty excited about this. I got the little ninja girl first, and then I saw that the other character was like Empire, and started like sampling her and seeing what she could do. Definitely wanted her to run with Bernie and Sakura. So your boy's a happy camper today. These characters are great. Enjoy pulling them, everybody. You will get them. They're non-limited characters, so they will be around. You'll be able to get them later, even if you can't get them now. So, yeah, Langrisser's just been doing awesome. And this is why I play it every day. Peace, everybody.